Have the ability to create in your mind, in your subconscious.
So short films are experimental pieces that help you develop relationships.
Release every pain, every distraction.
This is a platform for you to better yourself before the world that awaits you out there.
Hi guys, this is Wayne. Welcome to the Acting Challenge Direct section with me.
But if you can act, my brother, then go find you come.
2, 1, go.
As she is further away from you, the sound is not going to be the same.
By physical means, physical need, I mean the things they desire. If I think it's nothing.
I don't blue.
I just want to become this actor by force, and I like that.
Ify and Kinky, count 2 close-up shots on Korede. Ify and Kinky take 3 on 3, 2, 1.
Previously on the Acting Challenge reality TV show, the cast began their day expressing themselves in a one-on-one diary session. The cast then proceeded to battle it out in the Who Wants to Be a PM games. The cast were then tasked to create a commercial for the exquisite food brand, Omni Food Products.
No. Jesus. You will have to take off no man.
No, this guy now.
I see the way that light take off now.
Get back with you.
Come back.
The House of Theatre cast started the day with the House of Theatre Director's Report.
So I left the place, and eventually the AD, at that time, was even the producer who started to direct that scene. I directed that scene, which they finished and left. And what even annoyed me the most, which I'm sure some of you are going to find funny, is that the guy that has always been greeting me, now that you said director with a bag, is actually the bag of snakes. So I didn't know, and since then, in fact, if I see the guy, I'm so upset. So but then, you see, as a film person, so you must be prepared for anything. You must prepare for anything, brace up your mind, and then see how you can, get things done rightly. So eat what comes to you, learn to eat it. You're not going to die 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 1 week. It will help you so that subsequently you won't find yourself somewhere that you starve yourself. Lastly, one of the biggest jobs yet in the country, which I was also part of, so that the only film in Nigeria has gone to Oscar. So when I was communicating with the white guy in UK, the first thing he did was to send me a menu. Breakfast time, lunch time, dinner time. I just smiled. When he landed, all those things he was writing for me was based on British menu. We don't have that here. But I didn't want to tell him, no, we don't have it. I said, oh, done, beautiful, amazing, see you. When he arrived, he ate what he saw. He ate what he saw. Because you can't fly all the way from UK and come and be giving me UK recipe. Are you not aware that you're coming to film in Nigeria, Africa? Same here. When we travel out of our comfort zone, out of the country to make jobs, you eat what you see. You eat what you see. Very funny set of kind of food, but you eat them, and for the period of time that you're filming, you're not going to die. So let's just get that into our system. Any questions?
I want to thank the management on behalf of myself and the housemates for celebrating me at my birthday on Friday. I got 2 cakes. I was very surprised, and I want to say thank you so much, sir, for considering that.
Yes, what are the new things that were added to our knowledge?
so as the industry is concerned?
As an actor, I learned we should learn respect and also time discipline. And then she went further to say, as an actor, we shouldn't waste any role, even if it's just waka pass. There's something unique about you that you can do to project just that waka pass role that will cause a stare.
And I learned that as an actor, to be very good at your scripts, and you should rehearse in front of the mirror every time. And also, yeah, like yesterday during the tasks we were given to do, we were to act three characters, so this at the same time, but it was quite difficult for me because that was my first time, but I was able to like deliver in my own way.
And you need to know the place of mentorship in acting. You must not have a long list of mentors, but like maybe 1, 2, or 3 people that you can always reach out to and say, I have done this work, please scrutinize it for me. I also learned from yesterday's task to get in and out of character because the lecturer spoke about that. But it was quite difficult and confusing for me at a point, but I was able to pick up along the way.
We had a series of taxes yesterday, and we had to manage our times, get into character and learn more about what we wanted to do and make a good presentation. And I learned the basics of brand influencing. What should be expected of you as a brand influencer? What should you be able to do to promote a brand and sell the brand out there?
I learned from last instructor that if you do not put your mind, your soul, your spirit, even your body into acting, then you cannot learn acting. Acting is a deliberate and intentional job.
That as an actor, we should not get too comfortable where we now feel too big to learn, because every little thing in the industry counts a lot. Yes, to point note, the spelling bee task we had, as little as spelling was, some of us, personally me too, I failed some letters just because I never paid attention to spelling words. I just paid attention to probably defining and all of that. So I've been able to learn every detail, everything you see. It's not just definition, but also learn the spellings.
And I also learned as an actor in the industry, your first oil pot should be the director. Learn to relate with the director. Ask him, how do you want me to interpret this character for you? Share the knowledge you already have with him.
Task yesterday, I also learned about taking different roles, and then I also read through the lecture notes. I learned about as an actor, you have to put in your 1001% as an actor. You have to be ready to learn, ask questions, and be disciplined, most especially when it comes to timing, because acting is no joke.
You can be just one person, but you can actually portray 1,001 roles. One thing she said. Another is, she said, even before you come on set, if you're told to play as a mad person, you don't need to come and start building. You start building before you come on set. And most especially the spelling bee. For me, I have this difficulty in some couple of words, spelling them and all, but I think the spelling bee opened my mind to know that sometimes you might not just have access to that quick pressing of the phone and having to spell words correctly, and just have to build on your spellings.
I learned that as an actor, you should not be afraid to act with superstars. And I learned that acting is not something you learn, it's inbuilt. And that your script should be your friend, and you should always practice in front of a mirror.
Stay tuned as the cast of the House of Theatre lecture themselves on topics they have learned in the house.
What did I say? Multitask to know your script. As an upcoming actor, it is of essence that you know exactly what your script is all about. Not necessarily knowing it word for word, but if you can, that's very okay. What I simply mean is understand what the character in that script is saying. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
You understand what the character in that script is what? Is saying. Good. Now, we need to have this very important one. You could jot it down. It's called the textual analysis. Textual what? Analysis, which simply means you find the character. What did I say? You find the character. It's more like saying the character is given to you to display or to portray. You have to go back. It's called backstory. All right? It's called backstory. So you need to find the character and put yourself away from your body and put on that character. That way it helps you, you know, have a full control over that character. Sometimes it's not easy for the character to go out, but that's up to you, Sha. Then next, we have the subtext. If you need to take this one down, most importantly. You have the subtext, which simply means you underline the meaning of the character. You underline the meaning of the character. So after finding the backstory of the character, it is also very important that you dot your I's and cross your T's about that particular character, because that way it will help you understand the emotions, the facial expressions, the hand movements, the body gesture, you know, everything that has to do with that character.
I'll be pointing out some subtopics, 2 or 3 of it. One which is working on your dictions. When I say work on your dictions, that is, as an actor, you should know how to speak on set. You should know the language to use and how to illustrate your words when given a role. Secondly, you should do a constant mirror rehearsal. You have your scripts, and you most likely to rehearse. So I'm saying you should look into your mirror. There should be a space for you to look at the mirror and speak to yourself as if you're talking to an exactly. Thank you.
All right, let's go through this briefly. I'm going to be talking about. Can I clean this? This handwriting looks yummy. I have to clean it. Sorry. All right, let's briefly talk about acting and actor. Right?
Yes, sir.
So briefly, you know what you can't define, you can't modify it. So let's start by defining this term. Acting simply means doing what you do unconsciously, consciously for the audience. And we talk about the actor. Actor is simply an artistic personnel whose role is to interpret a given script of a director. You know, he basically brings a dead character into life, believably, right? Yes. So as an actor, how do you do this? You know, but first of all, let me take you to the line of being a great actor. First of all, you have to be conscious of your time. As an actor, time is a major necessity. Learn to keep to time. And then secondly, discipline, self-discipline. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Self-discipline as an actor, the way you carry yourself, because it's obvious you're going to be an icon, a celebrity, so there will be people looking up to you. So the way you carry yourself, the way you present yourself, your mannerism, it's very important. Am I communicating?
The actor's relationship to the script and your relationship with the director. Now, as an actor, you are not just an actor. You are not just an actor. You are a tool in the hands of your director. What I mean is, when given a script to play a particular character, to play a particular role, you as an actor, you're going to deliver it the way you feel deemed to deliver it. But you have to have some certain conversations. No laughing in my class, please. You have to have certain conversations with your director. When you step on set, the first thing you should always do as a good actor is to interact, have a conversation with your director, ask him, sir, how do you want me to interpret this role? Do you want me to do it like this? Do you want me to do it like this? This is my suggestion, this is my opinion. And if you notice, most directors actually appreciate actors that do that. Am I clear?
Yes, ma'am.
That's the first thing you should do when you step into a set. Now, your relationship with the script is, you don't just read the script to learn the lines. You read the lines, you think the lines to learn the lines. In other words, you are given a script, you're not just supposed to cram it, you're supposed to go into details of what that character, the particular character you're supposed to play, says, go to the whole backstory, your memory recall, and then you're able to display the particular role and character you are given. Am I clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Who can tell me what is a script?
We don't know.
We don't know, ma'am.
You people are here.
Script is a basic guideline.
You mean all these beautiful faces, none of you can define a script? It means people are eating only food in their house. Okay, now let me tell you, script can be defined as a graveyard of a character. Are you hearing me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, and we have so many types of scripts. We have drama scripts, we have medical scripts, we have legal scripts, we have contemporary scripts. We also have dialogue written scripts. Are you following?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, I want 4 things you have to look out whenever you're giving a script as an actor. This is a secret that I'm giving you now. Whenever you're giving a script, the first thing you have to do is to check the background story of that script.
Why do you want to become an actor? Somebody who said because of the passion, somebody who said because I have talent, somebody who said blah blah blah. Hear me out and hear me good. The talent is not wrong, because of the passion it's not wrong, but let me tell you one secret. You are becoming an actor because it's a job. A job that what? That gives you money. A job that prepares you for the what? For the future. Stop lying to yourself.
Yes, sir.
Of course, the passion, the talent is what will drive you, okay? To having the job as an what? As an actor. Are you getting me?
Yes, sir.
But telling yourself that you have the passion,
Yes.
you have the talent, it's not enough, okay? First, it's because it's a job. Are you going to be acting and if they don't pay you, you die of hunger? Yes. Who will give you money to feed?
Nobody.
Who will feed your family? Are you becoming a teacher because you like imparting knowledge on people?
Yes.
If they don't pay you, will you continue teaching?
No, sir.
Some say acting is a momentary madness. Some say acting is reacting. Some say acting is doing what you do unconsciously, consciously for the audience. Yes, that's all are true. Yes, acting, we all know acting is not a child's play. Acting must put in your hard work, your 100%, because it is a serious business.
Yes, ma'am.
Because if it's not, you don't want to go into the industry and go and be playing tente for them.
No.
So, as an actor, we have to look into 3 things before going into the industry. Like, first, your looks. As an actor, your looks matter a lot. You will not want to be going in acting and people will be like, well, this girl body is not really looking good. So as an actor, you make sure that your looks is one thing you work on before going into the industry. So another thing is your voice. So as an actor, you make sure you do a lot of monologue to make sure that your voice, because your voice also is a selling point. If you have a cracked voice, nobody wants to hear you. So you work on your voice. And then your inner self. You find your inner self and interpret your role and internalize the role.
So I'm here to explain the 7 M's. What I say? The 7 M's to film making. I have spoken to so many A-list actors and they've you laughing in my class is a serious crime. Okay, because of time, I was about to dish the 7, but I see. Okay, first of all, I would just like to touch these 2. These are the 2 first things to note down.
your motive. Is so every movie producer I've ever come across have one thing for making their movies. They either make movies for the profits, the impact, or the recognition. What I say?
Recognition.
Thank you. Now, sorry I cannot finish, but you understand sounds right there. So you produce movies for either the profits, the impact, or the recognition.
It's true that everybody wants to act, everybody wants to be on the big screen, you want to see yourself in one movie or the other. But you should know that acting is a very serious business and you don't just jump into it. So first of all, the things you should work on first is yourself. You need to work on yourself. You need to get trained, watch a lot of movies, teach yourself a lot of things before you get into the industry. Because nobody is going to teach you when you're there. It's not on set you start to practice your lines or whatever. Secondly, work on your inner self. You need to find yourself before you can be able to initialize a role. Thirdly, your pronunciation, your voice. You need to learn how to pronounce words correctly, speak correctly. And also, as an actor, you need to work on your body, build your body, so you look good on camera.
Neatness is not negotiable. You might be very talented, but it is very bad. You'll be on set with an actor and your mouth is smelling. All right? I've seen a lot of actors who are in the A-list and you just get close to them and you see their ear dropping. As an actor, do everything possible to pay attention to yourself. Make sure you brush your teeth. If it's possible you have a dentist as a friend. Take care of your nails. Are you with me? Yes. All right? Yes. If I tell some of you now that give me your tongue, let's check. You see that there is different colors in there, and that's where you generate the odor from. We have series of movies where you have to cast an actor and then you have to kiss in the scene. It is possible, yes, life experience. I was cast for a role, closed chapter, and then I was supposed to kiss a very good actor by the name Esther Awudu. And the first time we got on set, she was like, "Where is the guy? Where is the guy? Where is the guy?" And I'm like, "Okay, that's me." I was like, "Okay," and we added that scene, and I kissed her very well. Guess what she said? You're good. How about, director, I don't want that. And so many actors out there don't have the opportunity to get another job because their armpit is funny.
That's bad.
So as an actor, if you want to be on the line, do everything possible to make sure that you are on point.
All right, I'm trying to say I have like two things to talk about here right now. That one is humility and the second is self-confidence. Now, I heard a lot of persons talk about acting and directing and all those stuff, but I want to let you know that if you lack these two things, it's a total waste of time. So now, without humility, you can't actually play more than one role in the industry. I'll tell you how. Perhaps you have a proud nature and you go into a set and you're rude to the director. Remember, they're all connected. So one bad record spoils everything. You get a point?
Yes,
Two is self-confidence. Self-confidence is not pride. It's just keeping the standard that's necessary to be seen in the industry. So you need to actually have a particular kind of class that when you walk in, people just have to notice you. That has to do with your appearance, the way you speak, your diction, and your attitude.
Aspiring actors, that's very good, that's very good. Okay, you being aspiring actor is good, but we are going to talk about how to be a better actor. How to be a better actor. How to be a better actor. There are three things that you need to understand to be a better actor. Number one is your diction. Say diction. Diction. You need to have, what I mean by diction, you need to understand your language, being your traditional language, or being your foreign language like English language, Spanish language, and the rest of it. Do you understand me?
Yes, I do.
So you need to understand what it means, diction, and another thing is what? Courage. So you need to have courage, like boldness. You need to have confidence. You need to be confident on yourself that you can deliver a particular character, a particular role. Another thing is oral.
Aura.
So oral, you need to understand your pronunciation, how to pronounce words.
Alright, so today, very quickly, I know there have been a lot of teachings, but today we're going to talk about the actor's mind. The actor's mind, alright? Now, first thing I need you to know is that the mind is an essential tool in life. Every job requires the mind. Alright? Every job requires the mind. But for the actor, your mind is your most prized possession. Now, the mind is like a cauldron. I like to give the analogy of the pot and fire. Now, the mind is the fire. What ignites in the actor? Every other thing that comes in, the script, the emotion, the jobs, everything comes into the pot. This is the pot. You know what? Let's do a quick analogy. What's your name?
My name is Eddie.
Hey, stand up like a soldier, fast. What's your name? Now we stand up like a soldier, fast. Now, I'm going to give you guys a situation very fast, okay? Come. I'm going to give you a situation very fast. He's your boss in the office, and you're his secretary. He's been trying to take advantage of you, and he lays his hands on you. I want to see how you react.
Like snap or try to rape.
He lays his hands on you. He caresses you. Do you understand me?
Okay.
All right, let me see you.
I don't do that to me.
All right, stop. If you are tapped into your mind reserve, it seems like you're enjoying it. He has been romancing you for some days, and you're enjoying it. If you are tapped into your mind, sorry, can I be quiet? Thank you. If you are tapped into your mind reserve, you will understand how to recall a situation like that, maybe a movie or something you've watched. Go and sit down. Thank you. Now let me tell you another analogy you can use to remember an actor. Every actor is a pregnant person.
The job of an actor is to what? To create the human spirit that represents the character. I hope you get that.
Yes, sir.
As an actor, you always represent a character. You always do. As an actor, you are not just yourself anymore. You can be several characters in several movies. Do you get it? And if you're not emotionally fit or physically fit, you can never be an actor.
Hallelujah.
I really want you to get that at the back of your mind. As an actor, you must be ready and always prepared. Are you getting me?
Yes, sir.
So related to script, what is the script? Because without the script, I don't really think you have anything to act.
That's right.
And there's not going to be a set or anything for you to do.
That's right.
So what is a script? A script is a graveyard of characters. And only actors do what? Bring life to the character. You guys are not clapping for me. Are you not getting it? Thank you. So, when you get the script, the first thing for you to do is to what? Is to get the psychological trait. You get the physical trait, the moral trait, and the social trait. I mean, what is a physical trait? It's for you to know what the gender of what the character you're trying to portray is. Because
Dar, Silver Green, Luxury Hotel. Are you looking for the best hospitality in Abuja? What are you waiting for? The Silver Green Luxury Hotel presents a home with perfect comfort when you're far away from home. Our luxury bedrooms, swimming pools, the Silver Green Luxury Hotel. Comfort at its peak.
To care for those who once cared for us is one of the highest honors. The simple act of caring is heroic. The more loving we can be, the more powerful we become. At Emerald Elderly Care and Development Foundation, we open the pathway to greater heights by caring for the elderly, ensuring they are all well taken care of. Emerald Elderly Care and Development Foundation. Hearts and hands together, making a difference. If you're looking for a place to do your designs and printing projects, OC Flex Business Concept Limited. We specialize in logo designs, flyers, artwork, stickers, business cards, frame, flex banner, and general printing. For more information, please visit us at Suite D42, Mug Mall, Area 10, opposite UTC, Gariki, Abuja. Or give us a call on 080-3731-7517 or 0809-426-0908. OC Flex Business Concept Limited, a holistic general printing and branding cafe.
don't understand. How do you mean? I thought she's with you. She told me earlier that you have a date today.
Yeah, that is why I'm here.
I don't understand. What kind of a joke is this? I don't understand what you're saying. What do you mean? Please, I don't understand what you're telling me. I came back here, I can't find Nini. I was hoping she's with you. That's why I'm relaxed. I hear you are telling me that you did not see her.
Okay, I'll just make 1 or 2 calls and then I'll drive down to some places.
Please, do you better do. So this is not funny at all. What type of joke is this one? What type of joke is this one? Hello Cindy, how are you? Is Dina with you? No? Alright, thank you. Where could this girl be? Let me go, please. Hello, officer? Hello? Is this the police? Please, I think my daughter is missing.
You're a monster!
Hello? Hello? Anybody home? Nini! 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 Nini!
done to you? What have we done to you?
Think your mother doesn't know the drill. You want to know a story? I like you. I really like you. I'm about to tell you a true life story. My story. While I was growing up, a young man, 15, come on, I was trained in the way of the Lord. Come on, I love the Lord. I went to every service. I followed every commandment. What did I get in return? Came back one day and saw my beautiful mother. Oh, such a lovely woman. Being raped, being molested by a man I call my uncle. Am I evil? Am I evil? I just trained this girl well. She picks fast. Did the Lord listen to me when I begged him to bring her out of her depression? Shh. So you see, I'm not the evil one here. I'm just playing around, making it be like a roller coaster. Oh, you like it? Yeah. I'm going to like you. You look at me when I'm talking to you. You look like a very pretty woman. Let me see your face. I said let me see your face! Pretty, man. I'll be back for you. Shut up! I said shut up! Don't make me repeat myself again.
Take it easy, please.
Thank you so much, officer.
You're welcome.
How were you able to locate us?
Actually, we came by your house today and we did not find you.
Oh,
So we decided to track your phone and we found you here.
okay. Thank you so much.
Please ensure to take good care of her. Alright, we'll be in touch.
Thank you.
Master shot on Stanley and Ijoma. Scene 2, take 1. 3, 2, 1. Action!
Well, the title of the movie is The Rape. and I played the role of a rapist. Well, it was because that was the first time I was having to play such a role in a movie, and the director and the DOP were like, "You can do this. I know you've not done it before, but you can do this." And I had to just channel my inner strength to give my best, and I felt like at least I made the director smile at least. Yes, we were. He had to talk me into how I'm going to do it. He came up with several stories of how it has happened to just put me into character, and having to listen to it. I've seen a couple of rape scenes in movies. I just tapped from there and channeled it to my inner mind, and I was able to. Though it wasn't smooth because I never done it before, but at least I knew I did.
I played Nini, the girl that was raped, and the title of the series was The Rape. Yeah, so it was challenging for me because I had to cry on and on, but it was amazing. I think I killed it personally. Crying regularly. I had to, at some point, I think my tears got exhausted because I was losing a lot of body fluids. I was crying, I was sweating, kata was coming out of my nose. Then I had to start thinking about things that made me cry. So even when they said cut, tears were still dropping from my eyes. Yeah, but it was amazing.
Okay, I played as the director of the movie The Rape, and it was very stressful, amazing. I always love directing, so it's very stressful because we have a lot of knocking.
See, 1 and 5 goes together, but you're not snapping her. Does that make sense to you now?
My challenges were being able to I'm trying to express myself and then have a couple of persons cast crabby and kicking against it, and I have to stand my ground as a director to tell them that this is what I want because this is what I see and what I can view. Imagine in my head as a creative.
Entertain on set as an actor. Yeah, that thing happened to me this evening when I was shooting this person's scene, Navi, Manage Beauty and Navi. I was almost smiling to the camera because I was just looking at Manage Beauty. So when the DOP took the close-up shots, I was like, I hope I didn't smile and everything because I was being so I understood the part of never being entertained because the moment you get entertained as an actor, you're instructed, you fall out of character. And getting in and out of character is something he must master as an actor. Then he said, your mind must be able to create and become. Your mind must be able to create to become an actor. You must have a creative mind. Your imagination must be wild. He said you must see everything as a potential role. Do you understand? So it's more about that. Do you have that one in your notes?
I think that one should be in front. This particular one, he said something about the costume. I think the differences between the costume and the work.
Did you remind me this morning? Did you?
You didn't use it this morning.
I didn't. And this was supposed to be in the morning.
I had to clean up the entire room.
Is it me that is a PM? Maybe it's you. Sure, it was me that was busy.
I had to clean up the entire room. I had to wash the toilet. I had to wash clothes.
And what did I do? I had to keep going around reminding people of what to do and what not to do.
No, you were rather lying down.
God forbid, though.
You were.
Yes.
I had to direct the movie today. Do you know that?
And what was I doing?
I still had to sweep the entire block here and more.
What was I doing now? You were directing and I was
lying down and looking at people's faces. The best thing you did I can remember is probably the makeup.
I blame you. Don't worry.
And the makeup you did, I was an assistant makeup. I was my lines, I handled everything on set today.
Anyways.
And then when the movie is finishing, I have 20 directors.
It's not like it's your name that will be under makeup.
Yes,
but you know where I was lying down? Man, he stepped on my leg.
Because you're not careful.
No, he wasn't careful. Not me. He wasn't careful. I was doing my PM job, giving everybody scripts to write. And Oga was just gisting about film.
Okay.